Obviously, I'm from Mumina Makaba at the Smart Ghana update. So, when you subscribe, you have money and subscribe, like, or share, or comment or comment section. I say, Eddie, and my brass says, I say, next month, I will told you for my Ghana, Emmanuel Semono, ye D and common. Now, you're a Koku Anyidoho, and so Eddie Sondo air to Jan, and then somebody to Jan, and London Bridge is falling down. Nina F video be a air coso, I won't interfere, so a year temale north. MP Yera Alhassan Suhuyini blasted or blasted a year NDC amanyo kwon mpanyofobia omose so modi party no anim na eno ana Yera a year Koku Anyidoho aka ne no deputy general secretary edema NDC amanyo kwon no ensema do ade to dwa watch say a year mashibejafo ne bi asase omo sorry edi etia a year omo bad leadership a sesi aman homre so e wo party no emu a year national chairman edema NDC amanyo kwon Yera Johnson asiedu nketia na face o mampanyi dada Yera John Dramani Mahama na afei was had to aso wo hwemo say emrebi o ma aye party nimpanimfobia na say members ne bi warning say any kwan say yeto aba e de ema Yera mampanyi Yera aye Johnson asiedu nketia ma ne be di party no anim eno ana moto aba na ma na afei de nsem bi ana say nyema bi ana say ne bi a omo eda na de party nimpanimfo da na de no enkyere ebuo anase enkyere ndi emfama wonmu a edi party no omoye party no emma eno enenam so ama eye abranche friend say Alhassan Suhuyini ono so atutu bi ede amane eye sampanifo omo edi eye NDC amanyoko no anim na no achi ana Yera eye Koku Anyidoho ede koto eye ne Twitter page so a yebeken kan tweet no ede amamo na afi yakwa kohwe abranche friend say Alhassan Suhuyini eye ne video na ene so eko na montenten video no so na yenhwe Yera aye Koku Anyidoho aye ne Twitter wode koto aye Twitter man ne mu na nsema wode to ho enie Oyiwa London Bridge is falling down. What I have been saying for years, for which I was called names, is unfolding before our very eyes. The NDC is being destroyed by the bad leadership of John Mahama and Esiedin Ketia. MPs are now rebelling Armageddon. Into way a year and somehow do a year some more Koku Anyidoho ede ekoto a year ne Twitter yan so yaken kan ebi ede amamo na answer na ye be disanse nyina e won komana busu yenko ne yenko tie Yera a year Alhassan Suhuyini na wono a year temale north na hye bedwane somehow do ode atodwa ede fa party no a year ban leadership a ekoso e wo party no emu ye ba na fa ye din komo ahodo.
But I know my colleagues. So if I use myself as yardstick, I'll be unfair. And I say that I can't be tempted with money. I'll be unfair because I can't be tempted. But I know the situation that others live in. So when you give them a tax at a time that I know they can be tempted with money, and I draw your attention to it, it's not because I can be tempted with money. So we need a lot of strategy. And I agree with Simpat going forward. Look, some people 40,000 Ghana cedis to raise that to FAR was such a big deal. Yes, it doesn't excuse whatever they did, but that is judging them based on your standard and not their standard. You can be wrong with that judgment, and it is condemnable, it's unacceptable that anybody in parliament will sacrifice a party interest, a national interest for that. But people did. And could you have prevented it? I believe we could have as a party. If we were real and honest and planned and strategized better, we could have prevented that from happening. And finally, Senator, this is something I have said at the risk of sometimes being, ostracized from the party. Party leaders are not chosen to manage parliament. They are not chosen to be coaches of parliament. They are chosen to run the party alongside parliament. So when you have debates in parliament and the parliamentarians win that debate, you expect the national organizers and the women organizers and the chairman and the secretary to be massing people up on the street to complement what the parliament is doing. But what we have are like executives sitting on the bench coaching parliament, and that will not take us to victory. And like I said, I say this at the risk of sometimes being ostracized, but our party leaders must begin to wake up and understand that the 2024 elections will not be won in parliament. It will not be won by the work of only parliamentarians.
I was have a comment section as like you share for friends when you be and share. You have a chance and a free year didn't come out. I would do for Sansamwa. I have to a journal and one day you require to do a yard drain. Won't say NDC among your corner. Bad leadership as I say a coso our party no more and now you have a chance and a free year didn't come out. I would do another more cover.
I just mean
your coboko.
Ah, when day.
No fair free man comes.
Akwabi a friend of Samuel Usu. Obonyumbi ose so pani bi ofie na so se hwe mfa ne ho a ebeto da no na asem kro na chichire ne ho se ya ntia ye ma wa gobone ho a enanemo yi ebeduru mire bi no ebe ya de so amayen NDC fo tu anamo bi na hey Haruna away Mutaka away atufo sen in hwan in and a man for start to say no. The idea, the motives was good, but the approach was bad. And they say, "Kwanya mo fa so a mo ye changes no. Transition was poor." And ade bia nso no say esoro no ana foundation na anye yi a esoro no so ntumi nyina. Nigeria ni tire book bi also things are falling apart because the center cannot hold. So what I say? Enti ade bia wo ya wanya fapem papa bia no enya fapem papa nso wona wieye. And exactly the situation. He says answer by what you say obia free part mu a o kana adwen direct adentia because mama ekwan ababeda ho mo obia kana adwen. Koku Anyidoho may be wrong in some of his utterances because sabe you say you don't bite a finger that feeds you. Whether they are NDC emu na ofri pie emu eni animu. There are certain things he might have said that nanka was ankope diplomatic means edeka ebi okana watara. Now also kind because ebia leadership no be so too autocratic. Yeah, amaya mo kanka bi. Ata I say ti kanka bi dia akamfo man so treba kuchemu 4.2 million no. Eso wo hene a wontie futuo no ne ntoma no te akokwa agya na de kobedwom. Ti sasa de ne ebegu egu anya hwe. Don't forget say got your pointer. Some key NDC members krano they were planning or they were wishing sanka party no kran lose election. No muntumi organize party no before. I did tell Sebasa because of obi selfish interest, because somebody thinks he is bigger than somebody. Party so from flag bearer or if you like leader, ekosi grassrooter last one so obi anwu here. Me and because we are so all man. What we say you are more important than obi o. Yes, what's the mansion? Bolama no be fa mansion, ayo be fa bola through mansion okotugo no. For respect man because one fa wa ma football na through mansion anu a o mansion anyu onyam nyina kwahye bola nim ko obi edu na sa wo kankan ya obehwe mansion no nti everybody need a respect and no na I think say end is for lack sisia as obi afi say he say me boss me na me kire mo where the power lies utie Suhuyini nsem ya no okanya utu say things are not properly ordered any ade this Koku Anyidoho ka me no mo anka they still have over 1.5 years to reorganize NDC no well. If the NDC thinks that almost per power in 2024 they are the omu ye do mu di agro mu bu omo pa e wo di achi. I'm telling you, so if they want to be seen as serious they should try as much as possible to correct all the wrongs, mistakes be omaye bia, call them together. Asemi anyway this kind and so na etwa e ya no ya obi anyintum we flag bearer gitum se party clerk ana porter ne ho hia because obi hia no party e di nipa dodo na eye say online kra na wo ya you need majority to take a decision e domo hwe ye na de Koku Anyidoho ka no ankwa esa say ye ne de Koku Anyidoho o pai ni mu na hwe moje gu de NDC na e pem bi e na o de kekansa mu a e bia o keka no. I think there's some between a correction or my friend that the mama
maybe or catch you a moment to about pharmacy don't get here. I'm only dinner.
Oh, send any say Nancy or Moko to your kind. Okay, people say a student get leader of NDC, there will be chaos, there will be problems. And I'm as a prophet said the ACC as a result of say don't get a idea. That's why Messiah can ask what kind of Adom. Timide, Momu who say, oh, you're pounding or yes, sir. Or Mampenda Damaham, especially, so no be quote unquote leader of the party. So, also, some mini party, a power party. Sacrifice your ego. I mean, Kophobia office anka, oh, we don't need them, you need them. What take your monaswa and Kophobia take and Kofonaswa. When a correct is our wrong, so that is the only way I between my A, B, and this Benya Bibika Krejina. And yes, our party, the Moye idea. Ungo go do slow. Na akwakwa Diego. Next 2024 dreams will be shattered. Yeah.
Next na meti asia say oman tenase no more tenase ahwe amfa die amfa ntuya 2024 ehun be ye dia mo so metimi aba power. Of
course, now by now they divided a team without unity, whether they are cap. Oba we as one say the despaired a crowd akwaji bibida. There should be unity. Nkabo mu na de victory ba. Ko bia can be papa afobia. Is there and this na apart from MPCA no kwa ba na when can they cha mahama ka and some panka sa was here kafa na hono. They don't say it. And it's a tantamount to chaos. Say on person mu win power there. Sa na man e ka say the padro ka say o mahama fa. Nye kan o kan kekewu. Because you are going to fight against an incumbent government. I want also price tag with that so breaking the 8. You are not going to take it on a silver platter. Until also you be beer to get everybody on board. Because they say, oh, Koku Anyidoho the whole boat to Mama Dianya. Edia, some Mama Dianya no. Ebenya so ebi bitimu de mayen to ma. So what I say. Now as she tell Jesus to baby ba Mama Dianya. So and that's what they did at 2020. Where we 2020 Bianca Ghana for some maybe free team no wa Kebia they would have given Mahama another chance. Ntina bi onya why they no imagine or close to gap on kakra. But because people like Koku Anyidoho were wishing you bad, failing na ye part nye ye tebede wotumi akọ. They should go back to drawing board and get everybody on board. I said they should forget about election 2024. And as a party anymore, so far, why not do one to obetimi as a sub party, no the party now called the old NDC. Minimo be able to me there. I want an imni pound to me dinner barber yesterday, man. Because some of the migrant air question there, your penifo, Omotias, your boy NDC more, Omokabian Kofuti. The lives of Gabra, the lives of this fair man, Joshua Labi, Tutubiko Ache, Yaobeda Samoa, there are big guys. Some here in this from Penifua, Omokasa and Kofotie. They know that Nyamna Makachrom. They know. Even Mahama himself, Obetumiaye, if only he will let his ego. So we penasem dimension penasem. You need them. Ti say ompeso mi idea onka opia mum. Omonya reconciliation. Say the blame I pampadi ko for yami sha papa no. Guys. So the reconciliation policy by say obia we soja ni etiti afound so. Yet buy ma odo buy. Obia be ka o fa chame e Sabi na was this 4 years. I said that they should forget about 2024 because they didn't need power. No. Election yama be the womb until I dare or somewhere we yɛnhwɛ kwan a yɛfa so a ɔmo party no mpanimfoɔ bi leadership no ɛfa so mu yi yɛwura ha na edu sene mu ntaka free ɔmo position in parliament ɛyɛ say no ɛde ntem tete atwasa bi ɛbɛtumi atwasa bi ato de ama wɔn ma nkyirima na ɛba for parliamentary aspirant and as a candidate ɔmo nso ɛba sentom so abanana. Oh, of course yɛsi dua nanse de ewu no ntikuma nkotona se ntonko nti se me member of parliament na me minority leader in parliament na ma na nso da ye me hon mo aya ba be hwa mato meto akonwa on fan shoko to dwom o tra me bia beto wansa nti no so the kind of anxiety be ene etu ho ache ko we na drusu no se na watu ho ache no a na saad ne ba no a definitely say akola bi to come no nso be minority leader in parliament bi kura na service no obete so kakra because we say we den kura betumi ahwa wase akonwa to unless right thing is done and between savagema the trust and then love na all parties no ever say back na tumi abo NDC for
na ne bera se abusu afa comment section as like you share na for enso enya bi hwa ha smart Ghana update yankropon ya do na do medumia any story bi ensa be kan e betra se na fe ya ba be di hu comedy editing ke otena na Kofi Ejis Kabanka yakramo